Hey, what's going on? Scandalous Bob here again with another Modern Warfare 3 match. This one is Hardcore Team Deathmatch on Resistance. So I'm going to run my Hardcore Custom class, which I believe I have Blind's Eye, the Assassin Pro, and Stalker Pro. I'm running the Support Strike package. Typically, I'm a rusher by nature, but in this one, I think I tried it a little more conservatively because I know a lot more people are gonna, kind of sit in corners, try to create choke points. So I'm trying to, run the sides, try to stay out of the middle a whole bunch. Got a buddy in front of me, so, I see some bullets flying, so I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. Kind of use him as bait, I guess. If he's already in front of me, there's no harm in kind of sitting back a step or two and waiting to see where it's coming from. So I'm using the AK-47, threw a silencer on it. Was hoping that the silencer would steady up the AK-47, and this one it seems that it does. I think it's a lot like the Galil. I've got to learn to start shooting a little lower so that when the gun jumps, then I'm spraying more bullets where I need to. In Black Ops, I used to take the Galil with silencer and try to aim right about waist level, and that way, as the gun would kind of jump up, that would hit exactly where I wanted it to hit. I kind of like this map. It's got a lot of nice areas where you could hide. There's a lot of areas where you can move in and out, run the edges of the map. I've seen a lot of people gravitate towards the middle of the map. There's definitely a couple of places where you could hide out for a little while. And as you can see, I'm playing a little more conservative because, I didn't want to die a whole bunch. Try to set this car on fire, hoping to get a kill through the destruction of the vehicle. It didn't work out that time, but you never know. I've been blown up by many vehicles as come around the corner and vehicle on fire, and it's kind of funny because when it explodes, you go flying through the air. Yeah, I've played this one on Kill Confirm. I played it on regular Team Deathmatch. I played it on Hardcore Team Deathmatch, and I think I played it on Domination. The other day, I got into the first time I ever played the Team Defender, which I thought was, kind of neat, very fast paced. The one flag, and whatever team can hold that flag the longest gets the most amount of points. But we were playing it on Dome, and as soon as you grab the flag, somebody's dropping an airstrike on you. So I thought that was kind of funny. But like I said, very, very fast pace. There was a lot of action going on. I don't know if it'd be any different, say, on a map like Outpost, because you could hide up inside the bunkers, and if you could control both entrances, then in a sense, I guess you would dominate through that. Haven't played much Domination. I was a huge fan of Domination when it came out to Black Ops, and I think the reason I liked it was that you had 3 points, so you kind of knew where everybody was going to come. Now, you'd still have some people skirting the outsides. You had a lot of people that would not go for the points. They were just there for the kills, and I think that would work if you have the rest of your team is taking the points. That it's one of those tactics where if you can disrupt the other team by just completely annihilating them, then they can't take the points as well. But when you have 5 guys doing that and you only have 1 guy trying to run around and take the points, it does get kind of frustrating. So I thought it was kind of neat that they came out with a hardcore version, which is just, it boggles my mind because by nature, Domination is just so fast-paced. There's a lot of deaths, a lot of kills. I really like the flak jacket in Black Ops. I had the flak jacket pro, so if somebody would drop napalm, I could survive through it. So it really helped out when you were taking a point. There was a couple of things in Black Ops that I do miss. The crossbow semtex, that was definitely nice. Napalm, that was definitely nice. But I do like some of the new things they have in these, the escort airdrop, the airdrop decoy. I like how you have the 3 different strike packages. I've never used the specialist. I haven't played well enough yet on Modern Warfare 3, I think, to take advantage of it. I used to run 3, 5, and 7 on Black Ops, and it worked out well. Or actually, I ran 4, 5, and 7. I would run the counter UAV, the napalm, and the assault helicopter. And I ran the counter UAV because a lot of times when I played by myself, I'd run, sleight of hand. I'm trying to remember the second one, but it was nothing that really hid me from, UAVs. And I couldn't count on someone else to shoot it down. So if I ran the counter, it not only worked against the UAVs, but it worked against the SR-71 Blackbird. So that was kind of nice. And I can't say that I remember seeing a chopper gunner in Modern Warfare 3. So, I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if it's there. I definitely haven't earned it. And I haven't unlocked all of the strike packages yet, all the little kill streak rewards. So I'll have to go back on and take a look. But yeah, it was definitely fun. The dogs, I released them a couple of times. I'd put on Hardline Pro, that's what it was, and instead of Cold-Blooded. And when I did that, I could get, everything at 1 earlier. I had the Pro, but I didn't run the care package a whole bunch. I always had this fear. You run the care package, and I've gotten it stolen so many times. So I'll think, all right, I'm good in this corner. I'll drop down the care package, and before I can get to it, somebody comes, or I get shot by a helicopter. And then, of course, for some strange reason, I'm spawned halfway across the map. So that was a little frustrating because you try to get back to it. And if you're playing by yourself, that's the strategy that you have to remember, is that you may not have other guys to watch your back. So, you run the strike package, kill streaks, that best suit you running kind of as a lone wolf. I mean, yeah, you play a team game, you want to do something that's team oriented. If everybody's moving around the right side of the map and you want to play as the lone guy, move around the left side of the map, try to get in behind them. So important to watch that mini map. It takes a little while, especially when you play things like Battlefield 3, where the mini map's okay, but you don't have a UAV. So the only time you see guys is when they're shooting, and sometimes by then it's just too late. Got on yesterday, played some Battlefield 3, got in the tank as much as I could, so I finally unlocked the CITV station, which is a 3rd seat in the tank. You don't have to turn it on, it's automatically on, which was kind of neat. Got in a couple of tanks, and no one ever got in the tank with me, and I was playing by myself, so I never got to take advantage. I turned on the guided missile. I think I had the autoloader on, and I had zoom optics, and I was really hoping that 2 more guys would get in and they would lock onto aircraft and other tanks, and I'd be able to shoot the guided missile. And of course nobody did, and it was on Operation Firestorm, and I got into a battle with another tank, and this guy did have 3 in there, so they were locking onto me and shooting me with the guided missile, but it was all good. I think I switched over to the support class and ran my mortars for a little bit in another match. But I was going to get on last night, wound up just watching a couple of movies, so I didn't. But, after the football today, I should be able to get back on. It was nice to get on and play a hardcore team deathmatch with some of my buddies here, where, we kind of worked together. There was a lot of communication, which I think is important. Watching each other's backs, and it does make for better gameplay, I think, when you're hollering out where the guys are, or where you just got shot from, because if somebody else is following you up, then they're right there to take the guy out, and a lot of times if you play by yourself, you don't quite get that. You get some people that are playing music in the background, some people that still have their Connect turned on, so all you hear is garbage in the background. And, you know, that really doesn't help. But, you know, some people, the game's all about them, and it's not about team play or having fun with your buddies. It's you know, getting the last kill in the kill cam. It's the, you know, look at me, I went, you know, 25-2, or I went 11-0. And, you know, you can play the game any way you want. You know, I'm sure everybody paid the same amount of money for their game that I did. So anyways, thanks for watching another video. You guys have a good one, and I'll try to get a couple more posted out if I get back on. All right? We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.